Sassy Vezay is here with us now. How are you today?
I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing okay.
Good.
Now, you are a country artist, of course, and you've got Slow Dance coming out on a new radio single. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'm very, very excited about Slow Dance because this is a very lovely upbeat tempo.
Yeah.
So it's like a country pop song, and it's like I say, it's up tempo, and it's the radio release single as well.
Yeah.
Which is like slightly different to the first version of the song. So I'm quite really excited about the radio release song. So would you like me to tell you a little bit about the story?
Yes, please. I'd love to know all about it.
Okay, so it's about a really good girl who's loyal and faithful, finds the guy of her dreams, and then he's supposed to be coming home to her, but one night he doesn't. He goes to another,
Ooh.
into another's arms, and then she basically kicks off her cowgirl boots and goes into the sunrise and looks for a new life, basically, and she never sees him again.
Oh. Does it take a positive spin on it? Like, yeah, I'm free? Or is it kind of sad about her losing him?
Well, she goes like, I'm going to kick off my one-time boots, basically. So you had one chance saloon boy. Bye-bye. I'm kicking off my one-time boots. I'm going to get me a stateside ride.
Yeah.
And don't wait up because I'm not coming home. And basically, I'm going into a new life now. Bye-bye. You had your one chance.
A bit like I Will Survive, maybe.
A little bit, yeah. It's an uplifting girly tune, which really girly girls will like as well.
Yeah. So
who like cowgirl boots.
Yeah. So how did you first get involved in country music then?
Well, when I was a child, when everybody else was listening to pop as they do, and whatever the style of music is in those days, I say those days, not that long ago, but it was like those days to me.
Yeah.
So I was listening to Olivia Newton-John.
Oh.
And because I saw her on the TV winning a country music award, from back in the day, because she was winning awards before 1971. So I saw this girl on telly. I says, "Mummy, is she a country star?" And she says, "Yes, I think so, darling," because my late mummy always called me darling.
Yeah.
So basically, I then started collecting all her albums and following her career. And she's won so many Grammys and everything. And just the tone of her voice, I just love it. And I play Olivia like most days.
Yeah.
And she's very inspiring to me. And I do love my favourite ultimate song is Hopelessly Devoted to You of Olivia's.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely love that song. And I really, really do love... I've got every album, basically.
Yeah.
And the other one is Shania Twain.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, because she was the first lady to... In fact, no, sorry, I correct myself, if I may.
Yeah.
Olivia Newton-John was the first artist from country to cross all the way over to pop.
Ah, yeah.
So then Shania Twain was the first lady to do country rock pop crossover.
Yeah.
But Olivia did the whole pop thing, whereas Shania did stay country. So a little bit of information you might not have known.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's always good to have an education from a guest.
But that's my favourite too. And then there's Elvis as well.
Oh, of course.
Because of my mom.
Yeah. I can tell from your voice that you're probably from Yorkshire.
I am.
So how does it feel to be a British artist entering the country music scene? Is it different to somebody from Nashville?
Of course, it's very, very different. However, I feel personally it's the same, if that makes any sense.
How is it the same?
because of Olivia Newton-John following her from like a toddler's, well, a bit more than toddler's age, then, you know, to me, country music was already in my bones.
Yeah.
So I've lived on a farm. I've lived on a few farms to date. So I do like the country life, and I love animals like also Shania and Olivia do. So I am a little bit of a country girl at heart anyway. So for me personally, it feels the same.
Yeah.
But for people in Nashville, it probably really doesn't, because I'm not even sure whether they would understand what I'm actually saying.
Yeah, that's true. And to be honest, people just listening casually might not even recognise any nationality in the singer.
Well, that's right. Yeah, when I'm singing, I just feel Olivia and Shania are my guiding lights, and I just feel a blend with them. And then I've got like my own thing going on as well, which I love, that I've created my own little sound now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do love it.
How's the pandemic been for you? Have you had the chance to record stuff at home easily?
I've been recording a lot on my iPhone, because iPhones these days are very, very good, aren't they?
I think so.
Yeah. Are you a Samsung guy then?
I think I've got some weird brand, but it's an Android.
Oh,
and if I recorded something on my phone, it's terrible quality. So
so my iPhone is really, really good, and I've got the biggest phone the iPhone's ever done. So I do love that.
Yeah.
In the lockdown, I have been writing a lot of stories, a lot, because my late mother was a poet as well.
Yeah.
She was a published poet, so I get my writing story thing from her. I've been cuddling my dog a lot more, and I usually cuddle her a lot.
Yeah.
And I've been cuddling her a lot more. I've been playing games with her a lot more, because she has a little ritual, playing with a ball, playing with a little toy, doggy toy. And she's got a really big garden, and she's only a little chihuahua. So she's loved all the attention. I've started a big thick diary.
Wow.
I bought a proper thick diary for the occasion. Not that it's a great occasion at the moment, and I know everyone's in true they don't know nobody knows the true destination at the moment, but we'll keep us fingers crossed and chins up, and sending love to everyone out there, you know, because everyone's like struggling at the moment, and as am I, you know. We all are.
Yeah.
And I've just been trying to write. I've been going on the power plate a lot, because that's an exercise that athletes use, which is really good for keeping toned and keeping your posture really good, because I'm a great believer in stretch routine every day. That keeps your back nice and straight.
Yeah. And
more walks with the dog, and trying to find shops that are open.
Yeah.
Just so I can get a Costa coffee and sit in my car. Or treats. My treat is like an ice cream from McDonald's drive-through, and playing music with my dog in my car. Yeah. There's been a lot of jokes about everything as well, isn't there? Which keeping the spirits up of people. But I really do believe that music does keep you going.
Absolutely.
I really do feel like it's safe. If everybody can play music as much as they can 24/7 if possible, it does save your soul.
Yeah. And
I've got like a massive pink jukebox that's supposed to be in a pub, and my friend was donated this jukebox, and it was for my birthday. I've had it a couple of years now, and he painted it pale pink for me.
Wow.
So I've got like a pub jukebox literally in my living room.
Wow, I'd love that.
So I actually have rotational music going 24/7, and I have it now. When I turn it off, I literally have the telly on watching a film, and now if I turn it off, it feels like the actual film, it doesn't sound right without. So I have background music, and I get that from my mom, because she always had the radiator. Oh gosh, this lockdown's killing my brain. It's frying it. My mother used to have the radio on 24/7 whilst the television was on.
That's weird. I couldn't do that.
I do get that from her now.
Well, you encourage your followers to follow you on Patreon. So can you tell us a bit about that? What do we benefit from supporting you on there?
Well, you benefit from exclusive content with pictures and back scenes, obviously, when I can do the gigs.
Yeah.
So for now, it'll probably be like videos on my phone, but I will give them exclusive footage that no one else gets, the content. So what I'm trying to do is with all my followers and people that I have on all the social media accounts, what I'm trying to do is get them directed to the Patreon. So it's patreon.com Sassy Vezay.
Yeah.
And really what I'd like, if people really like to support my music and help support the music, I'd please love them to subscribe to the Patreon, because even though I've been working very hard over the last 3 years on social media, 24/7, I feel that the fans that really want to support my music are actually going on there.
Yeah.
So I'm finding it's a better way to get people together, and it's quite a nice community on there as well, because I've got message on there, and people, if people want a birthday message, I can sing them happy birthday and stuff like that if they want that. I'll do special little requests for them as well. So I'm putting footage together in the next few weeks, and and I'm doing another photo shoot in a few weeks, so everything should be coming together nicely for the Patreon. So that's why I'd like to get them over there. So that would be really great, really nice.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you're interested in her music, then definitely check out the Patreon. And where are we able to check out the music that you've released so far in the meantime?
Well, the Slow Dance is being released on, like I say, I'm very excited about Slow Dance, because I've never actually done a very heavy radio campaign ever for any of my music. So I'm re-releasing Slow Dance single on 1st of January, which then it's going into radio campaign. So I'm like I say, I can't express how excited I am about that, because I really haven't ever done that. I mean, I've only been I started out as Shania Twain performing act, and then I went on to do original music from 3 years ago. But like I said, in all that 3 years of doing original music, I've never actually released a radio campaign, which this is going to be a big campaign for Slow Dance. So that'll be kind of on global stores, the regular music stores globally, and also Spotify as well. But also, are you ready?
Yeah.
Well, last year I went to Nashville on a dream mission to record an album.
Oh.
So what caused me to do it was last year unfortunately I lost both of my parents within 2.5 months of each other.
Whoa.
So my mum's dream for me was to go to Nashville and go for my dream and go there and be there, obviously. So I booked up courage. I wrote an album on the phone with my co-writer, Stephen Wrench, and we wrote an album together. And for those who don't know Stephen Wrench, he's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Ah.
So he was in Lynyrd Skynyrd band, and guess who he's just done a duet with 2 weeks ago? Have a guess. You'll never guess.
Yeah, I don't think I can guess.
Dolly Parton.
She funded the COVID vaccine.
Yes. And this song that Stephen Wrench, my co-writer, just done with Dolly Parton, he's literally done a duet with her 2 weeks ago, and it's for orphanage for the children.
Ah.
I know that much.
Yeah.
And there'll be 10 songs or more, and it'll be released early spring 2021. So it could be next year.
Okay. I can't wait for that.
I can't wait.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
Oh, thank you for having me, Toby. It's been nice. I could chat like forever.
Yeah.
So, and what I hoped that people pick up from the album and my songs is that they enjoy, especially in these difficult times as well, because obviously on music, people do relate to it when they're on their own, and stories in the songs are my own as well. You know, they're not made up. They're not made up stories. They are actual stories of real events. Like Hometown Ghost Town is about my own hometown.
Yeah.
So it's basically written straight from the heart, arrow straight through the heart. And I still feel the same way when I literally had to get away from my hometown because my mum and dad weren't there anymore. And I was and I still am so gutted. I wrote that song with Stephen Wrench helping with, with putting it together. And I'm hoping that a lot of people will really, I think they'll really like, could touch the heart, that song, because it even touches mine still when I, actually listen to it myself.
Yeah.
So I think Hometown Ghost Town, when I release that next year, which will be after Slow Dance, I think they'll really love that one.
Absolutely. Well, it's been great having you here today.
Thank you very much.